Welcome back to Murder While Melanated. And today we will be covering the story of a Jackson, Mississippi woman that is dead after a domestic situation turned deadly with her husband. Jackson police were called to Westwood Apartments around noon after receiving calls of an active shooter. The suspect has been identified as 52-year-old Ron Christopher Allen. The man allegedly shot his estranged younger wife, Malia Bess, 7 times after discovering she had a boyfriend, according to other sources.
The Westwood apartment community in Jackson was struck with tragedy Thursday after a standoff turned deadly. 12 News' Delisha Banks has more details about the city's 35th homicide of the year.
Just before noon Thursday, the Jackson Police Department and other agencies responded to the Westwood apartment complex, where 52-year-old Ron Christopher Allen barricaded himself in the leasing office. Inside with him was his wife, who he is charged with shooting to death. Christopher appeared in court earlier today for the death of 24-year-old Malia Bess. Witnesses say they spotted the suspect at the leasing office Thursday, moments before he went inside and shot his wife multiple times. It was also said that witnesses called Bess's phone during the incident, and Christopher answered, confirming her death. The brief standoff ended when Christopher surrendered to SWAT, who was also on scene. Police say he was covered in his wife's blood. Today, a resident of Westwood spoke highly of Malia Bess's character, stating she was a kind-hearted person. The resident refused to disclose their identity on camera out of fear of their personal safety.
Malia, she was sweet, understanding. I mean, she had the heart of gold, basically. If you didn't have it, she understood you didn't have it. She gave grace. She understood. But I mean, what happened to her, it was terrible. I mean, we wasn't expecting it. And we residents out here, so we most definitely wasn't expecting it. I just hate it.
The resident says the Westwood community will never be the same. As for Ron Christopher Allen, he's currently being held with no bond. His next court date has not been set.
Officers arrived at the apartment and found the alleged shooter with blood on his shirt. That's when the suspect barricaded himself in the complex leasing office and fired additional shots. Jackson police Joseph Wade says the woman was likely already dead before the man barricaded himself in the building. However, officers were unable to determine her condition while the scene was still active. This was his wife. My understanding is she worked at this location, and he came to this location and took her life, he said. I really wish we could have done more to prevent this, but we have people who don't know how to deal with emotions, who don't know how to deal with somebody wanting to move on in their life. So there you have it, murdered while melanated. The story where a younger wife was murdered by her older husband over her having a boyfriend, allegedly. Like, comment, subscribe for daily uploads.